At my age, you know I've been to a lot of doctors. Healthcare Partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a healthcare partner. Visit hcpnv.com to hear my story.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by the St. Therese Mission, a future venue for cultural and environmental events near Pahrump. Get involved. Visit us at sttheresemission.com or call 702-507-4172.
Tonight on News 46, 4 people are killed in a head-on collision.
Bluegrass bands from all over perform at the Calvada Eye.
And Healthcare Partners Granny makes a big splash. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Glenn Evers and Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Monday, May 6, 2013. I'm Glenn Evers.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
4 people were killed Sunday night on Highway US 95 here in Nye County in a head-on collision that engulfed both vehicles in flames. The Nevada Highway Patrol reported that a Buick sedan was heading north in the southbound lane when it hit a Toyota van about 10:40 p.m. last night. 3 people in the van, the driver, front passenger, and rear passenger, also the driver and only occupant of the Buick, were all killed. Extensive fire damage prevented the immediate identification of the vehicles and victims. The cause of the accident is under investigation.
Well, 1 person was taken into custody and transported to the hospital following a single vehicle accident last night.
Tonight's accident report is brought to you by Stovall & Associates. Don't expect insurance companies to have your best interest in mind. Stovall & Associates cares. Let us help you if you have been involved in an accident.
A single vehicle accident occurred last night on Winchester and Indole Streets on the west side of town. The driver of the sedan involved in the accident allegedly attempted to make a turn in front of a residence located on the corner and plowed down the metal and wood fencing along with the AT&T box. The driver and only occupant appeared to be intoxicated, according to witnesses, who also allegedly reported that the driver attempted to flee the scene after the accident occurred. Deputy John Bergstrom from the Nye County Sheriff's Office conducted a field sobriety test on the driver, who was then transported to Desert View Hospital suffering minor injuries he apparently sustained in the accident. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Internet shoppers could be one step closer to having to pay sales tax on online purchases, which will require all online retailers to collect sales tax for the states where they ship goods. Until now, online shoppers have enjoyed buying items from e-commerce sites mostly sales tax free. That's because older laws require stores to collect sales tax only on goods shipped to states where they have a physical presence. The primary reason for not requiring sales tax for the products sold across state lines is that it was just too complicated to collect. States that collect sales tax often have different rates depending on the type of goods being sold.
Well, Nye County Commissioner Dan Shinhoffen hosted the 6th Annual Acoustic Grass Music Festival over the weekend at the Calvada Eye. Shinhoffen wants the community to start holding events with live music at the location called the Lily Pad.
Well, it's the 6th Annual Acoustic Grass Music Festival here at the Calvada Eye. We're going to speak to Commissioner Dan Shinhoffen.
It's our 6th annual event. We started it at the VFW Hall with the VFW. They underwrite it, they do the insurance for us. Got a lot of great bands. Behind me right now is Out of the Desert. They're out from Las Vegas. Yukon Jack Lohman does our MC. He's been with us 6 years. Stuck in Reverse comes out every year from Vegas. Got a lot of groups. We got some local guys come up and play. We're always looking for local guys to come play. It doesn't pay a lot, but it or anything at all, and it raises money for VFW. This year too, we got the American Legion and DAV and the Marine Corps League out, each in their own booths, and that's was what I wanted from the get-go.
You even got a food vendor out here.
Yeah, we got the Ladies Auxiliary VFW is doing hamburgers and hot dogs. We got Place Pacific Grill over here doing skewers, and we got the T-shirts this year, new designs. Anybody out there who wants to volunteer to get us vendors, I'm happy to get help. So come on, let me know for next year. We also now we have a pad. They're behind me. We have a pad right on the knoll. For anybody who wants to do events, get in touch with me, and I'll get you in touch with who can, who can set that up for you. But we had that pad just laid this week. We're going to call it the Lily Pad. So the Lily Pad at the Eye.Maybe we can start a second Saturday. They have a first Friday down in Vegas. Maybe we can do a second Saturday up here in Pahrump and get some local bands to play out here in the summer. When the sun goes down like it's going now, it's just wonderful out here. It's great.
Of course, if you'd like to come down here and play at the Lily Pad at the Calvada Eye, give Commissioner Dan Shinhoffen a phone call, and we'll see you here next year for the 7th Annual Acoustic Grass Music Festival. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
After the break, we learn how music can benefit us all health-wise.
Can harmonies help heal? Using music as medicine, next in Prescription Health.
Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
Welcome back to News 46. Whether it's pop, hip-hop, country, or classical, we all have favorite songs that make us move or simply move us. But could music help us as we battle different diseases and conditions? Andrew McIntosh has the story.
This health tip is brought to you by Humana.
Visit our local office in the Pahrump Valley Junction Shopping Center or call 775-727-0871.
When you're weary, kind of mellow songs.
Danielle DeCosmo's stage is a hospital room.
Just uplifts you.
The hospital volunteer plays for cancer patients like Virginia. Her husband David says,
it does a lot towards helping you get the right attitude to heal instead of feeling down and sorry for yourself.
I do see a change often.
That's beautiful.
I definitely think music helps people heal.
Board-certified music therapist Elizabeth Stegemuller knows it does.
Music stimulates multiple areas of the brain.
The neuroscience PhD specializes in Parkinson's and says walking in time with music can help patients overcome walking difficulties.
If you have a person with a motor disorder, you can use music to help facilitate movement.
She tells us after singing training, Parkinson's patients' speech can improve too. A program at St. Louis University is testing if music improves cancer treatment by decreasing patient stress. Research at the University of Kentucky found it did reduce surgery patients' pain and recovery time. And it's been shown to increase Alzheimer's patients' cognitive function. Stegemuller says more research is needed to find out what music changes in the brain.
There's a lot of theories out there as to why it's working, and so now those theories need to be tested.
In the meantime, music seems to be making Virginia's treatment a little more bearable.
You just feel good.
I'm Andrew McIntosh reporting.
Music programs for vets with PTSD are showing promise. A study funded by the VA found vets given 6 weeks of guitar lessons reported a 21% reduction in overall symptoms and a 37% increase in health-related quality of life.
Roberta Bach, known to the community as Granny from the Waterstone Bunch, is the focus of the new Healthcare Partners ad campaign.
Well, I guess I'm advertising for Healthcare Partners. And I really like them. They're really good. My health care has improved over 100% since I've been with them, and it's been 2 years now. I've been to a lot of doctors. Healthcare Partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a healthcare partner. Visit hcpnv.com. Now, you know how I are. You got to ask a lot of questions. So I did, and he couldn't answer my questions.
Yeah.
But he says, well, give me your name and your number, and I'll give you a call. And I'm thinking, yeah, right. But he did. 2 days later, the man called me. He answered my question, and he also gave me names and numbers of people that I could contact that could also help me. So I'm a firm believer in Healthcare Partners. I really think they're the best thing that's happened to Pahrump since peanut butter.
There you go. What do you think about their specialty clinic they have there on Postal to kind of make it easier for people not to travel over into Vegas?
I'm going to tell you, I've been up there quite a few times. I've seen their GI doctor. I've seen their cardiologist. I've also seen the surgeon. I had surgery 2 months ago. And they're all fantastic. They care. They ask you questions. They answer your questions. They explain thoroughly what's going to happen to you and what you have to do. And you couldn't ask for any better care.
What do you think about Granny being up there on the billboards on this commercial?
It's exciting. it's something different. We were just talking about it, and we decided the word for it is overwhelming.
It is, huh?
Everywhere.
It is.
It really is. It's almost scary, you know. But I do believe so firmly in Dr. Harding and Healthcare Partners that it's not a hard thing to do, and it's not hard to talk about.
2 North Korean missiles have been withdrawn from a launch site in the eastern part of the country and sent to a storage facility. The United States had been warned about the prospect of the regime firing missiles. For weeks last month, North Korea dished out daily threats aimed at South Korea and the United States.
There may not be a cemetery in Massachusetts or in the entire country that is willing to be Tamerlan Tsarnaev's final resting place. The cemeteries that have been asked possibly fear reprisals from people who have loved ones being buried there. Tsarnaev and his younger brother Johar are accused of setting off 2 deadly explosions at the Boston Marathon in April. They are looking at other options of burying Tamerlan in an unmarked grave.
All right, folks, we'll keep it here because we're going to have more news for you after these messages.